I don't think this car has been introduced yet. So now we boshed up over here. We got Bosch on both sides. And there you have it. Fuel pump installed. All right, so I got the front timing case cover installed, bolted down, torqued down to spec. I rebuilt the vanos. Got the vanos right here. And voila. I don't think this car has been introduced yet, so here it is. 1995 BMW M3, S52 swap, headers, exhaust, intake, tune, pretty much all the bolt-ons. Engine bay a little dirty, a lot of dirty, look at that. Zip ties and stuff. I still gotta go through it, put clips on there, clips on the side skirts, get some badges. It's a work in progress. That actually works. And I got the back caps too, I just took it off when I took the tires off. On this episode of Home Wrenchers, I'm gonna be removing the rear subframe out of my E36. First thing you do is loosen the e-brake screws, then wheels and tires. I brought my creeper back from the dead. You go under the car and remove the exhaust if it's still on there. All right, so we got the shocks disconnected, we got the brakes disconnected, ran through here, ran down, so they're on their own, they ain't gotta worry about nothing. All the wires disconnected on both sides. Now, I just gotta drop the exhaust, drop the heat shield, and then lower the drive shaft. Now you can see the drive shaft. Just gonna remove the center bracket, a couple 13mm screws, and that right there, 2 more 13mm screws. Then the drive shafts will drop down and it'll be off of the subframe. All right, so I got the drive shaft disconnected. I got the rear trailing arms disconnected. Now it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts holding the subframe, and that's it, should drop. Luckily on the E36 M3, it already has subframe reinforcement plates, so you don't have to reinforce the subframe. If you don't have an M3, I suggest you reinforce the subframe. Let's get to the rear end. All right, so I got my new subframe right there with the new polyurethane bushings. Have my axles right here, I gotta send those off to get rebuilt. Old diff, gotta change the diff bushings. Also right here on the calipers, I gotta change these bushings, top and bottom on both sides. Now when installing the axle shaft bolts, make sure you put a little dab of Loctite on it. A little dab, you know what I'm saying? These reinforcement brackets right here that go on the axle, those, they break. Be careful with that. Bought an extra one just in case. I installed the new one. So for these, you're gonna grab some grease, put some grease right there, put some grease inside the bushing, pop those on, and those are installed. 13 mil, take these off, put these back on. When you get down here, those just pop off. Pop that clip off like that, and then the rubber piece comes off. And there you have it, sway bar bushings. Wow. Change your bushings, y'all. I've been running into a few problems, but I solved them. First problem was this bushing was pressed in on the other side, on the opposite way, so I had to go back, get that bushing pushed in the right way. Second problem was I had bought arms for the lower control arms, but I'm missing one of these, so I can't install the aftermarket ones. I had to go back and get some stock bushings, brand new, for the stock lower arm. So those are the 2 problems I was facing. Now I'm good, so I can put the rest of the subframe back up. Enough of me talking, let's get it. Oh, we in the game. Subframes up, bolted down. Now I just gotta put the hub on the axle. We in the game. So I'm out here late night. I'm looking for this bolt. Can't find the bolt. I've been looking everywhere, right? Everywhere, can't find it. I didn't put my glasses on because I need to find this bolt. You would not believe where I found it. Wow. 20, 30 minutes of my time. It's hot outside. Smashing this Hawk ice cream. I ain't got to the eyeballs yet. I was up to 4 in the morning last night, tighten up the rest of the bolts on the subframe. It's hotter than fish grease outside today. Got the brakes and rotors back on. Got everything up pretty much. Everything's tightened down, bolted up. I just gotta reinstall the drive shaft. I would say it's safe to say that she drives. No problems, everything good, super solid. I have no complaints. Yeah, we did that. Peace.